not putting on a show, we're putting on a class. Okay, so in manufacturing, when we talk about communications or technology, we just talked about some of the information, the inventory management systems. CAD. What does CAD systems do now for our manufacturing process or even business process? CAD, computer-aided design. What can we do now that we never used to be able to do? No, you can do, so if you wanted to design a machine that actually will process textiles, garments, right? So if you have to design it from scratch, do you have to build it with metal and put it together? No, you can test it out using the CAD system, make it all electronic and then run it through a simulation. Yeah. The same thing with inventory control. With the conveyor belts and all that, you can actually test it. You can actually test existing systems because then you can see where the bottlenecks are or the slowdowns, where you can speed up, make it more efficient. So the other thing is we can, again, prototyping systems and tools. It's fascinating because we can do that not only with our software, because that's where agile software project management comes in, because you can test it and then change things and fix it and move on. It's very rapid. Computer-aided design is one of the I think one of the best things, innovations that has come around in a long time, because we can test planes. We don't, you know, when they used to do things, they would test like aerodynamics, they would put it in a wind tunnel. And huge wind tunnels. In Sunnyvale, California, where near Lincoln, there's these huge, the world's largest wind tunnels. Now you don't need to do that. You can do it by CAD, and it simulates it. We can do enterprise resource planning, where we can get supplier inputs. Remember, the more information we share, technology aids us in being able to do that. So we can be much more efficient. And then our salespeople can know what, how our inventory is doing, our production capacity, production process. Are we meeting our goals? Can they sell more, or do they have to kind of scale back until we get enough inventory? Those types of things. We can also do mass customization, and of course, we can advance materials. Do you ever look at what a fiber optic? If you look at like the transcontinental optics, it's like, they're like this big now. They're tiny, right? Before there used to be these big wide cables you needed ships to lay. Now it's just a fiber optic. It's amazing what the miniaturization and technology has brought us. Barcoding, right? Because we can now, we don't have to read. So if you're left-handed like myself and I'm writing, you see that right back there, right? Hard to read. Can you imagine if I was writing packaging labels or writing on the boxes? It'd take you time, it would slow you down, right? With barcoding, you just go with the scanner of barcodes, and we can actually send the forklift or whatever transportation mode to pick it up and ship it. It's all done by barcoding, all done by electronically, which can also mean linked to what? GPS.
Yeah.
So you can track it, right? In fact, if we all enabled the capacity on your cell phone, and we had at the school, we had a system, we could actually watch your GPS as you approach the school. Who's going to be late? Oh, they're stuck in traffic. You know, that's where technology is today. So foreign research and growth and development sites. So if you look at the total number of R&D sites that have happened since 1975 as compared to 2004, what do you see the different trend? Just going at the extreme of the graph, 75 to 2004. Look what the home country sites were compared to foreign sites.
Yeah.
So people are outsourcing those.
You can test the products right there on the spot.
And communication, right? If you have a client, you can go, let's go to lunch, let's have a drink, let's go to coffee. So you can connect. So here's an interesting thing, drivers of future R&D sites. Interesting, this here, and it doesn't show up so much as clear on grayscale PowerPoint, but if you look at Eastern Europe and Brazil. Okay, so what's really interesting is you see China and the US, but what do we, I think that's what it is, when we market and consumers. Although I can't tell. No, that's 72 production facilities. Alright, so R&D is other manufacturing sites in China because of that, production facilities. This is the lighter one, which is